Holy shit. We're live and alive at midnight on Saturday. It is midnight wine tasting with me, Gina from Rate My Pair. I have things for me to taste and for you to watch me taste. Let us begin. So we're gonna start with a rice wine, aka sake. This is a lovely sake that I had on the pairings, but was also part of the wonderful sake dinner that we had at the bar on Friday with Namazaki Paul. This is Junmai style. Junmai, simple clean sake. Rice, water, yeast, and koji. That's it. No additional flavors, colors, alcohols being added. This is called Kanto no Hana. Prosperity. Junmai Daiginjo. Daiginjo referring to the grade of which the rice was polished. Daiginjo, one of the highest grading. So this is a polish rate of 50%. 50% is polished away from the rice, leaving 50% of the rice intact. We are in Gunma, Japan. Something really unique about the sake is the type of rice going in here. It is a single variety of rice called Hitomebore, which is table rice. This is a rice that you usually see in sushi making. Rarely do you see it being put into sake making. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, it's a little bit more glutinous. It's technically a hybrid rice, a crossbreeding of Koshi Hikari and Atsuboshi in 1993. Can withstand cold temperatures. Is that enough information for you? Hey, you want to talk about the sake meter value? The SMV, we are at +0. So not terribly sweet, not terribly dry. Oh, I lied. It's SMV -1. Stop lying, Gina. Let's check it out though. So nice, clean, crisp color. There might be a slight iridescence, maybe just a touch of a bronze tinge on there. Maybe a little iridescence. It's semi-aromatic. It smells a little sweet, a little mineral. And I'm getting slight tropics on there. It's kind of calling to Riesling aromas though. Should we taste it? Happy Saturday night. That is gorgeous. So nose initially hits on the palate. You get a little bit of the sweet tropics. There is kind of a mineral or slate coolness on there too. It has a medium weight to it. There is just like a little on the palate, and then it just dissipates into a nice, clean, dry finish that's like almost like a little petrichor finish, like a fresh spring rain finish. It's fucking gorgeous. Something about this is kind of giving me a lovely like martini, like a nice lovely cold vodka dry vermouth martini too. It's a little softer. Ooh, maybe even Vesper. If you had like a Vesper martini, but like turn the volume down a little bit on the Vesper martini, I could see that in there. Maybe a touch of lemon, a little of the botanicals from the gin, something like potato vodka. I think I'm just really wanting a fucking Vesper right now. How am I getting a Vesper martini out of a sake bottle? I'm making it happen. So I had this paired several times. I had this paired Friday night for the special dinner with Namazaki Paul. It was actually our starter, served with our amuse course of a play on a deviled egg. So you got the egg white that had been cured in tamari, and then the egg yolk that had been whipped up with a little wasabi salt, and then bonito shaving on top. So just a nice most people took 2 bites, because why would you want it to disappear in 1 bite? But a 1 to 2 bite moose bouche followed by some incredible sake. Tonight I had it paired on the bar menu of shrimp toast that was served with chili crisp aioli and an herb salad. Sake. Let us continue. Let's move into France. Let's move into the Rhône of France. Let's move into the northern Rhône of France. Move into Crozes Hermitage. So here we have Domaine Les Quatre Vents. This is a small domain, technically 3 generations-ish, not under the same name. 2 sisters now running things. They have about 10 hectares total that they have slowly accumulated from their parents and grandparents in the southern part of Crozes-Hermitage. In this bottle, 100% Marsanne, done skin contact. So we are breaking the rules of Crozes-Hermitage. Also, a lovely fun 500 milliliter bottle. Call this a pocket bottle. This is a perfect bottle for a single lady to enjoy. Again, Marsanne coming from their estate, organically grown, pre-run juice with 30% of the grapes kept whole. It is then aged in oak barrels and then moved into stainless steel tank for 6 months before bottling. That's the big stuff that we need to know about this. It's an orange wine. It looks orange. It's a really pretty orange to like. There's a little bit of a reddish hue to it as well, a little bronzy on there, but it's clean and it's pristine. There's no major sediment. Very, very fragrant. You smell like an orange wine, but a little more in that savory bend. There are certainly some spices on there, some baking spices, some sort of like almost fatty note. Prosciutto fat. Yeah, there's prosciutto fat in there. Why not? Let's taste it. Cheers, chin chin. Shit's good. What do I have to say about this? I want another drink. That's what I want. Yum. So there's orange juice, a little orange pith, like the white orange pith. Some baking spices. I can see some warm spices like allspice. Maybe a little clove. Some freshness though too. There's some fresh lily on there and fresh jasmine. Some fresh fragrant white flowers. Tannins are there-ish. You know, it is done in oak, and then the skin contact is going to add a little dryness, but it's a very fine drying, a very fine like white sand beach tannin. It's very light clearing on the palate, very light drying on the palate. Very, very, very fine tannins. And it has a wonderful, lovely, lengthy finish. A little like dried orange rind, that dried potpourri. That is more on that orange bend. Not your like nasty grandma potpourri, like your fancy potpourri. And maybe even like a tinge of vanilla just like hitting in the back of the throat. A lovely freshness, little salinity on there just to keep the mouth asking for more. They call this bottle Les Amazons. The Amazons, now have the Amazonian women. We're just doing it. We're strong, independent ladies. We don't need no one else. I had this paired this week with our main course fish dish. So seared Hokkaido scallops, served with beets multiple ways. There was roasted red beets, there was crispy beet nests, then a beet butter, ruby red grapefruits, and fresh chorizo. Yeah, I think typically, this wine definitely worked with that dish. This is a wine that can also work with white meats. This could easily go with pork. This could go with duck. This could go with Asian dishes. I really liked it with the scallops this time because of the accompaniments with the scallops, with the bitter chicories, the sweetness. Those Hokkaido scallops, holy shit, are so sweet and buttery. So like that extra sugar plus brine plus bitter plus then the hit of citrus with the grapefruit. I was just like, let's fucking do this. This is gonna be great. And the earthiness of the beets can definitely handle this wine. So it was lovely. It was beautiful. It was amazing. I'm so glad that I had it. Yay! Pocket wine is perfect. I love a 500 milliliter pocket wine. Let us move on. Let's stay in the Rhône, but move to the south. Here we have Chêne Bleu. Chêne Bleu. Lovely wine estate in the southern part of the Rhône. This is coming from Ventoux. This estate has a shit ton of history. Parts of the home on this estate date back to the 9th century. It had been abandoned for multiple decades before being purchased by a couple in the late 90s. Fully renovated, brought the vines back into good standing, renovated the home. Now you can stay there on holiday. It's gorgeous. Highly recommend. This winery is named after the old blue oak tree that is growing on estate. They have gorgeous vines, massive property, and then they're surrounded by a nature preserve as well. So no neighbors nearby. So any sort of manipulation with the vines, if they're doing, I believe it's organic farming, they don't have to worry about neighbors coming and fucking that up with spraying their pesticides and hitting the wind and dropping them down on their vines. Okay, so in this bottle, this is the Abélard, named after a medieval philosopher, poet, musician, and theologian. Serious stuff, people. In here is mostly Grenache at 80%. There is 20% Syrah, older vines between 50 to 60 years of age, 2016 vintage on this wine. They are aging for 18 months. 18 months in used French oak. And then that's all I need to say, right? Do you need anything else? Ask me later. Looks like a red wine. There's a little purplish hint, ruby red. I can smell it already though, it's pretty aromatic. It's clean, it's pristine, there's no major sediment. It is aromatic. It's juicy, it's dark, it's a little brambly. I'm also getting some like lovely leather notes on there. A little mushroom, a little wet earth. A little saltiness. I don't know why I'm smelling fucking salted baked pretzel. Why am I smelling a baked pretzel? Oh, this smells good. Should we try it? Pretzel wine. Cheers. Excuse me. Just trying to swallow it before I was ready to swallow it. Strong and robust. Dark fruits on the palate. Dark cherry, dark blackberry, boysenberry. And there's like a little red currant. Slight woodiness to it. Slight earthiness to it. Little white mushrooms. Medium body. Pretty strong tannins. Tannins meet the lushness, the richness. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's good. Just drink it. I had this paired with a mid-course of a double-baked potato agnolote. Agnolote, little pasta pillows, stuffed with a potato farce and served with bacon lardons, chopped chive, ham fat emulsion, and then there was a little purple potato gofret. There is a slight gaminess or a slight meatiness that just kind of hangs out in the back of this wine, which is really nice too. I'm still smelling baked pretzel with salt, and this is what happens when you're tired and hungry and delusional. Chêne Bleu always has gorgeous wines. I would recommend finding their wines. Their Viognier is exceptionally amazing. And then if you ever find yourself in the Southern Rhône, you should stay there. I've seen photos, it looks gorgeous. The nature preserve around them, they have like a shit ton of butterflies. It sounds like what I need right now. My head hurts. I do have a surprise fourth bottle. Let's just do it because we're doing it. So yeah, I have a special fourth bottle. A surprise bottle. Surprise. Let's just end on a little Sauternes. So last week I brought home a couple Time and Direction bottles. We'll go twinsies. First time having twins on as a surprise guest. Time and Direction, a very small winery coming out of Walla Walla, Washington, that had been lovingly given to me by the owner winemaker of Time Direction, that he had opened in part of his lineup tasting with Owen Bargreen, wine critic. I tasted them last week. I think I made some joke about having Owen Bargreen's sloppy seconds. Well, fuck yeah, we're gonna have a sloppy seconds again this week, bitches. So Owen just happened to come in tonight. Had some food, had some wine, and then decided to just have me pop open this 2010 Sauternes and then left the rest. So I guess we're gonna drink it at 12:30 at night. So we have Chateau du Haut Peak. I'm not quite familiar with this Sauternes house. I've never worked with them before. This is 2010 vintage. From what I saw, it's mostly Sémillon with a little Sauvignon Blanc, and that's really all that I could find about it. I used my Duran to open this just to be on the safe side, and then someone, it was not me, shoved this cork in really fucking hard. So let's see if I can get it out in one piece because I don't have my Duran with me. No issues. Again, I don't have much information on this particular Sauternes house or on the making of of the Sauternes. So, I mean, I'll just give a quick intro into what Sauterne is for all of you wine professionals that are watching right now. Just ignore me. You already know all this shit. I guess you can listen and correct me if I say something you deem wrong. For you novices out there, those who aren't familiar with the Sauternes, Sauternes is both a region and a type of wine coming from France. It is a region that is found within Bordeaux of France. The type of wine that they make in Sauternes is typically considered a dessert wine. Could be made of multiple grapes, white grapes. You often see Sémillon, you'll see Sauvignon Blanc, sometimes you'll see Muscadel. But the qualifying feature of Sauternes is these grapes experience botrytis, or aka noble rot. It is a half hole that attaches to the grapes, sucking out the water but leaving the sugars. It basically kind of reasonating the grapes on the vines, creating this beautiful, sweet, honeyed quality. It takes a lot of grapes to make the wine, but it's delicious. It ages really well too. So this is like 13% alcohol. So we're not fortified. 2010 was known to be a perfectly fine vintage. So shall we check it out? Oh, there is still just a little reddish hue from the wine that I was drinking before. We will try and ignore that. But it pours a really beautiful golden tawny color. It moves pretty easily in the glass, but it slowly swirls. So we know that we're dense and we're sweet. It swirls easily, it slows down sluggishly. We know that there's some sugar in here for sure. It's just pretty aromatic. It smells warm. It smells like dried quince, dried persimmon. God, I'm gonna be so bad. It's giving me a little like maraschino liqueur. But nuts, let's talk a little almond, a little hazelnut, and a little caramel. Just a little caramel. It doesn't smell terribly sweet though. Okay, this is cheers. So there is certainly like a honeyed sweetness on there, but it's much more savory. There's a lot of toasted nut, a lot of toasted almond, a lot of toasted hazelnut, a little toffee, caramel, but just a hint of caramel. It's like a tiny drizzle of caramel on the toasted nuts. That's main feature, caramel second feature. I like the toffee, definitely a little toffee. The acidity is crazy strong. The acidity is laser cuts through the sugars. It's not cloying in any way. It actually leaves a pretty dry finish. The nutty caramel quality definitely carries through the finish, kind of lingers, but almost in like a salty dry way, like salty toasted nuts. There's something that's giving me like fucking rum, like pineapple upside down cake rum quality. And again, it might just be my midnight delusions, but yeah, I want to pour this on a pineapple upside down cake. I'm gonna flambe with this. I want this poured on my cherry jubilees. Really fun, pretty Sauternes. So thank you, Owen Bargrain, for your sloppy seconds. Just licking it up yet again. So that's kind of it. I think I'm gonna go to bed because I'm absolute toast. Good night. Drink good shit. Steal good shit from other people.